PyCat has the presence of mind to just totally back out here. Not normally a player who plays off lane a lot.
Nope, he's going to be going back, but it might be a little late. There's going to be the net. They're diving him out. The Nightmare's there. They're trying to get into position now. Right on top of him, and there you go. Big burst, and PyCat takes a spill. BZZ drawing first blood and getting Rox KIS's...
I'm going back to this mid match. I'm curious. Oh, it looks like they're going to go for a gank here. Do they have the damage, though?
He's right there. There's the Nightmare. Solo. Right there. Power shot. Tree Armor's there to help. They're coming in a big way. Solo hung around a bit too long and is likely to end up dropping here, and does. So the rotation from MSS pays off. They manage to get a return kill, make it 1-1, and they might end up pushing here. If they do, though, they're going to end up having their top tower pushed.
Yeah, early on in the game. And mid lane, and looks like they're getting Viz rune on him.
Yep, here comes the TPN. PyCat joining the party. Solo drops again, and now they've got 4 once again in position to push if they want. Prophet, does he have enough mana to summon? He does. Yeah, he does. So end up giving up a Roshan at the same time, though. So.
Yeah. Decent trade for Rox KIS.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably the most. This is like the most typical timing ever. You trade a tier if you're Dire in this patch. You trade a tier 1 for Roshan. They're going to pursue this out. A little bit weird. They may end up losing Misery through all this. Gold Black manages to make it away, so somehow everyone manages to survive at top. That tower still standing, at least for the moment. Feita harrying Solo a little bit, but now he's got some help. There's going to be the Stampede, the Stomp, and the follow-up, and that's actually a pretty big kill for them.
Yeah, except for they're going to have to deny this top tower, so they did get the tower out of it, but they do manage.
And looks like they're thinking about going on Yol. BZZ's there, Feita caught in the Nightmare, but no follow-up. Now they're going to grip him under the tower. They're going to try to force the fight right here. There's going to be a Stampede to follow it up. There's going to be an Overgrowth as well. Feita able to make it away. Now using the Whirling Axes, catching a couple. Misery's looking for a black hole, just simply can't get into the position. BZZ caged in, and he's going to end up losing the Aegis under his own tier 1. Let's see if Mouz is ready to re-engage, or if they want to back off. Not enough mana right now for a black hole. Now finally has it up if they need it. And now, you think Rox KIS?
So they get the book up with breaking through tree armor. Like, it's that tree armor's been doing so much work this game. Like, they try getting kills, but it's been so hard for them. But we do have the blink on Slark. He is going to go on solo.
Solo caught. And eating a lot of damage. Poss is there. Follows up with the Overgrowth just to secure the kill. No one near to help. So Solo dies for free. Did manage to spend his gold on those phase boosts before he died, but
enough out of this Wind Ranger pick. Yeah. I feel like he's doing too much. And this blink on Slark yet again going on mid lane.
And here we go. BZZ forced to run. There's going to be a Fiend's Grip from Yol, but yeah, he's got no help. He's basically just going to end up dying. Uses the Brain Sap. If he manages to bring down Misery, it'll be okay. Nope, not going to be the case. And honestly, it feels like we're watching Rox kind of self-destruct right now. Just really questionable stuff going on. And Mouz.
They only have 1 tower left. No, they have 2 towers left, but they lost their 2 top towers up there. And at this point, like, they have the level advantage on Mouz and the team fight advantage. You just can't fight into it, and Mouz is just defending their last 2 on tower. Oh, they're gonna catch MSS here.
Good guess. Guessed correctly where he went. Still alive. He's actually going to get the purge off, and here comes Nature's Wrath, and Sadoy's in trouble. They have to use the heal. Sadoy can't do anything. He ends up dying solo to MSS. MSS still trapped, though. Doesn't have any mana. Can blink now, though, and will blink to the north. And they should still know where he is. Behind that, though, over at the tier 2, we see an engagement breaking out. Solo four-staffs his way to safety away.
And just wait until that late game where Lycan falls off. And I think they're just going to play it exactly as game 1 was played.
Right, makes sense. Well, for the moment, certainly seems to be that way. MSS will get eyes on a couple, and he walks right on top of the Sentry Ward. Unfortunate for him. Fiend's Grip to follow. Stampede used, and they try to follow it up, but Poss, being cute, almost got dusted there.
He has the gem. Is there a gem?
Yeah, he's got the gem.
But anyone from Rox KIS have a gem?
Albert. That would be nice. Poss is actually going to be dusted here. Yol gets eyes on him. Overgrowth is used. Here comes Chen, but as we've said, not the most mobile hero in the known universe.
Are they going to go for this? No.
Nope, MSS actually going to be able to catch out Yol, and he's going to die because of it. Now they have to turn and run, and Chen needs to hustle up. He's sitting on his tier 2s. Yep, Poss is there. Excuse me, PyCat. Stomp. Buys him some time. There's another jump. Another pounce from MSS. That's 2 down. And this is going horribly for them. Feita actually caught with a shackle that buys enough time for the rest of Rox to pull back, but now they're both down. Chen down for 35 seconds. They're going to get all of his creeps as well. And yeah, they may push top lane now.
Yeah, I think right now more farm they get. And Gallblack is in trouble.
Yep. Once again, picked off. MSS there getting some help. There's going to be a black hole. That that got 3. They walk back into it. Let's see if they can clean up. BZZ pops the BKB. Now going to work, chopping away at MSS. And Sadoy coming in at the right time. That's a nice shackle. That's the one Solo's been looking for. And this is a big turnaround for them, and they desperately needed it. Pos ends up dropping as well, and MSS not out of trouble yet. He's being pursued. Let's see. Yep, they're going to get him. So they end up feeding 3, getting a little too aggressive, trying to punish GoBlack, and he had help. There was that black hole that we expected to see, but they just
farm faster, do a lot of damage with the focus fire, and you can throw it on top of Centaur for even more team damage. And looks like it's gonna go down, but can they get a rebuttal?
Sidoi.
Oh, the Treant went down. Where did he go down?
Down to the Roche pit, actually. Comes soon. PyCat is elsewhere, but he will TP in if needed. 3 Centaurs are there from the Chin. Well, it was 3, now just 2. Now there's going to be Hand of God. They're going to move in and engage. GoBlack. Oh, beautiful hole. And they turn it around. The Fiend's Grip was there to cancel it. But Rox still eating a lot of damage here, now trying to just overrun them. PyCat's there, but he is going to be pursued out by the Necro Creeps. Behind that, there's a shackle, doesn't latch. Rox now trying to retreat out. They lost 2. And MSS there to snag and actually dodges a stomp as well. And the Troll just going to work, manages to bring 1 down. Sidoi's going to be next on the list. He ends up dropping. Solo, the one that had the Aegis, going to have it reclaimed in 60 seconds or less if they manage to catch him. There's the pounce from MSS, not going to be enough to catch up. Still staying on him, 4 steps up to the high ground. And yeah, they're still pursuing. Pos is right there, has blink in 5 seconds, does not have overgrowth, but does have leech seed. And let's see, yeah, they're just going to stay with him. Blink very soon, there you go. Catches him with the leech seed that time when running up. PyCat up and ready to rock. All that to get an Aegis that was going to expire in about 30 seconds from now. You think they'll get her? Yep.
Oh, the pounce missed, but they still should be able to get a couple more right clicks. No, well played.
Yep, there you go. So Chen gets him home to safety. And Mouz in a great position to do a little pushing of their own. Glyph's going to be deployed. They force out 2 buybacks out of Lycan and Centaur. That's actually extremely costly for Rox.
That's going to be a very expensive rebuy. And can Misery get out here? He doesn't have no TP, so he does have blink up in 3 seconds. He might be able to get out here, seeing out everyone else has cooldowns on that. And the BKB, no TP. He's going to get out just fine, though. I don't think they can.
Sticking around for the moment, yeah. Sees MSS and decides it's time.
I'm predicting, unless Mouz makes some major mistakes, we're going to have a similar ending as we did to Game 1.
Yep, they're going to get a free one. Yol caught out and brought down by the Nature's Wrath, Solo by himself. But, yep, that's a Jim. Jim on the ground. And Shackle does manage to latch to an Eidolon. Jim picked up by Misery that time. Here they go. They're going to come back in, and they could end up getting this Jim back if they follow it up. PyCat going to pop the BKB. Here comes Fata behind, though. Uses the Whirling Axes. GoBlack trapped inside. Can't do a whole lot. Fata caught with the net. Behind that, MSS just continuing to do work. And looks like the 4 staffs might be enough to get those. Solo's going to come back in. There's a Shackle that doesn't latch. And Rox looking to turn this around. MSS maybe overstaying his welcome a bit. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade. They end up losing the Slark in exchange for the Bane, so nice win there for Rox. However, they did end up giving away the gem in the process.
Yeah.
And they're going to sell out this darned Tier 3 mid that has confounded them throughout the whole series. And there's going to be an overgrowth to lead things off. They move in. Oh, Whirling Blade's got everyone. They're going to use Stampede to try to turn this around. Still waiting for the black hole. Has yet to use it. They're all grouped up if he wants to go in. No, he has no mana. That's why. And they do manage to track down Chin behind the fight. If he had a black hole there, that's a 1 fight. They were so grouped up. Instead, they continue to keep the push on. They lost Chin. They brought down the Troll. Troll did buy back, and it looks like Rox is going to go ahead and try to run. MSS chasing them down. And, yeah, they're all just going to... Yeah, PyCat's actually going to be able to get one in mid. As Solo caught and sprouted in. He's using the trees to try to body block her. They may still have a chance to catch her, perhaps. The rest of the team's actually kind of broken up. Yeah, they get the Aegis. They're going to get her twice. And now over in the Radiant Jungle, it's a bit of a skirmish as well. We're going to see him. He actually 4 staffs down. We'll get hexed. Behind that, we see Bane actually gets a kill on Enigma somehow. And Solo still trying to run. There's going to be a stomp that catches a couple, but now here comes BZZ. He wants to do damage. MSS is there doing what damage he can, just taking those stats away from Centaur as he goes one-on-one. BZZ eating a lot of damage, and Whirling Axes makes it tough for them to try to continue to fight this out. They will try to retreat, it would seem. MSS not done, though. Jumps up. There was Solo back up, and still trying to hang. Yol's going to end up dying here. And MSS should be fine. Jim's on the ground behind that. It's going to be another sprout on the Sidoi. He's pinned in. The rest have to retreat. Sidoi gets off one more stomp that caught MSS, but hit with the pounce and brought down. There's an overgrowth. It's back off cooldown. This fight's been going on so long. Solo, the only one caught with him now. BZZ pops the BKB and goes to work. Fate out right there with him, but one more auto attack would have done it. able to make it away nonetheless. Poss is right there with him. Not enough mana for Leech Seed. It was on cooldown anyway. Pycat right there. One last auto attack would have been enough, but the Force Staff from Solo gets him to safety. So a pretty nuts and drawn out fight that started at the Tier 3 mid on Radiant and ended at the former side of the Tier 3 bottom for Dire. Now it's going to continue to roll. MSS being pursued, eating a bit of damage. Poss using that Ghost Scepter to fall back. Misery still has Black Hole, mind you. He didn't have enough mana to use it before. And looks like Rox KIS wants to bring the fight to them. They're going to go ahead and go for it. There's going to be a Hex on the Misery following it up. BZZ focus firing him down. He will be able to make it away. BKB and Black Hole catches BZZ, has no help from his teammates, and Rox loses their heavy hitter. He's back on buyback, though. Just picks up a basher. In the meantime, the rest of the team being cleaned up from behind. Gold Black next on the list. Uses the mech on just himself. Ends up dying in the trees. Nonetheless, Yol next on the list. He's going to drop. Misery somehow manages to survive through all the chaos. Only one still standing is BZZ's Lycan. And don't know that he's going to be able to stem the tide on his own. This will be the second set of racks. This is most likely going to be our GG moment, and there it is. So Rox KIS pushed him to the limit, but Mouz secures themselves a guaranteed spot to play in Seattle. Still remains to be seen if they'll be the direct seed coming out of this European qualifier, or if they'll have to battle it out with the other second place finisher. Has been moving ahead to our grand finals tomorrow, where will meet whatever team manages to make it out of the lower bracket. They should come in very, very high on confidence and high on momentum.
Yeah, that was a weird, long, drawn-out fight with nothing but Rox KIS running.
Yep.